สถานีวิทยุสรานรม AM1575 การทูตเพื่อประชาชน
เพื่อไทยก้าวไกลทันโลก
Swadika, it is now 6 p.m. here on Radio Saranrom, AM1575, the radio station of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Thailand, the radio station for People's Foreign Affairs. You're now listening to News and Views with me, Venus Atsawatpoom. I'd like to dedicate this evening's show to the Thai-New Zealand Language and Cultural Students Exchange Program, which is the initiative of the Royal Thai Embassy in Wellington, together with the Ministry of Education, started in 2013. This year's program also marks the celebration of the 60th anniversary of the diplomatic relations between Thailand and New Zealand. The program is also in line with the Young Ambassadors of Virtue Foundation, supported by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Thailand. This evening, we have special guest participants from the exchange program with us from New Zealand. Can you introduce yourself, please?
My name is Lisa-Beth Morgan and I'm from Palmerston North, New Zealand. While in Thailand, I studied at Nong Bua Patyakan School in Nong Bua, Lampu.
Sawadee krab, Pom Chu Gavin. My name is Gavin. I'm from Taranaki, New Zealand. While in Thailand, I went to Lam Sing Witiakum School in Lam Sing, Chanthaburi.
Sawadika, my name is Michaela Porter, and while in Thailand, I studied at Chunging School and in Chonburi.
Sawadika, my name is Holly Malcolm and I'm from Oamaru, New Zealand. While in Thailand, I studied at Tanarai School in the province of Sakonnakhon.
Sawadee krab, Pom Chu Finian krab. My name is Finian and I'm from Kapiti in New Zealand. And while in Thailand, I have been going to school at Chaiprakan School in Chiang Mai province.
So can someone tell me a little bit about the program? What is it about?
The program is about improving the language, the English language in the Asian regions so that they can all communicate together, and it also strengthens the relationship between Thailand and New Zealand.
And how long has the program been going on?
I think it's been going on for 3 or 4 years, but I'm not too sure.
Yes, the program actually has been organized annually, and this is in its 4th year. The length of the program, the period of the program, is it 3 weeks or 4 weeks?
4 weeks this year. The first time it's 4 weeks?
Yes, before it used to be 3 weeks. This is the first year that they moved it to 4 weeks.
So how did you hear about the programs?
It was advertised in the school notices at my school in New Zealand.
In everyone's school as well?
Yeah.
So how did you apply? What's the application process?
So in the notices it said anyone who would like to go on an exchange to Thailand apply, and I thought, well, I'd almost no chance of me getting on that, but I'll give it a shot. I'll try. And so we had to write an essay as well as fill out an application form, and if they liked that essay, then you got to the second stage, which was an interview. And they interviewed you, and if they liked you at the interview, then you came on the exchange.
Do you know how many people applied?
Over 100, I think they said.
Yes, over 100.
Oh, wow. So what's the essays about?
The essays about what you think you could bring to this program and what you would take from it. And so, basically you're just saying why you would be good for the program.
And also about ourselves and a bit of background.
I see. So has any of you visited Thailand before?
Yes, but the last time I was here, it was only for 2 or 3 days before travelling on to another country.
Where did you go?
It was just in Bangkok.
Oh, just in Bangkok. Okay. So this is, for most of you, it's the first time in Thailand,
Yes.
isn't it? So must be exciting. Is it the first time abroad as well?
No. First time in Asia though.
Ah, I see. Well, welcome to Thailand, and I hope you enjoyed your time here. And I understand that the program started on the 15th of January, so you've been here for a while. Can you elaborate more on activities or experiences during the past few weeks? What you've been doing?
So I've been to see quite a bit of the Thai wildlife while I've been here. I've seen elephants, tigers, snakes. I've been to a variety of markets which have been amazing. Markets are one of my highlights of my time here in Thailand, and I've seen temples. I've seen so much while I've been here. There's so much to see.
Which province were you staying?
Chiang Mai province.
In Chiang Mai,
Yeah.
okay. So you visited the elephant camp.
Yeah, the elephant camp in Shangdao, which was a pretty amazing experience there.
And what about you? You were in Skonakorn,
Yeah.
is that correct?
That was a really amazing experience for me. In New Zealand, I'm on a farm, and so going to Skonakorn, it was a more rural experience, and I think the thing I enjoyed most about it is that it was all authentic and like the Thai way of living. And so getting to experience that, I'm not going to get the opportunity to do anything else like that, so it was really incredible to see kind of compare your life to their life and how they live.
Yeah, what about you?
Well, I spent a lot of time doing activities in my school, and we had a lot of like handcraft, so making traditional Thai crafts, which was very interesting. And also we went to a lot of like malls for shopping and street markets, which was very interesting because the town I live in is smaller and doesn't have much shopping to do.
I see. And what about you?
I did many things, all of them amazing. But one of the highlights was going to Wat Khao Sukim,
Which province were you at?
Chanthaburi province. So it's a beautiful wat up high on the side of a mountain, and it's full of artifacts that have been donated by the public, and they're all just amazing to look at, and they're all right there. You can look really close.
And what about your experience?
Like Michaela, I also did some stuff with my school as well as with my family, but I also learned how to do Thai dance.
I was going to ask about that.
Yes, it was a lot of fun, and everyone that helped teach me had a lot of patience, thankfully. And it took a while for me to pick it up, but I'm really happy with what I've learned.
Yes, part of Thai education is that we are required to learn about our heritage. And when I went to school, I had to study how to do Thai dancing. I had to study how to cook Thai food, and also how to play a Thai classical instrument, for example. So I'm glad you have a chance to try that. Did anyone else get to try Thai dancing or Thai instrument?
Yeah.
Everyone?
All of us.
I also did Thai sword fighting.
Oh, wonderful!
Yes.
Wonderful. And if you go back home to New Zealand, if you're interested, normally they at the Thai temples, if there's one in your area, they teach Thai language, and sometimes there are volunteers, Thai volunteers to teach Thai dancing. And I'm not sure about boxing, but I'm sure you can find a gym that teach Thai boxing as well, because it's been very popular. Muay Thai, yes, exactly. And the main part of the program, it's living with a host family. So does a Thai family differ from yours in New Zealand, and in what way?
Not really from my experience. It's the same. Everyone's nice. Everyone's happy, and the family is all together. You get up in the morning, you go to school, you come back and you spend time with your family.
And you still have to do household chores. Help out with the family. It's all the same. Well, that's good. That's good.
My family, in New Zealand, it's just my parents and me, and like my grandparents live in like away. But here in Thailand, I find that all the families, like the grandparents and the uncles and aunts, they live near each other. So that's one difference that I've found.
Yes, I also found that the families that I knew here were smaller, In my family, I have 5 brothers, and here my family had 2 girls, so it was a lot smaller.
Yes,
But they're both very friendly.
That's quite an interesting shift in the family size, because on my mother's generation, she has 7 brothers and sisters.
Oh, wow.
But I guess the current generation, because we are moving towards more, I guess, city life, and both parents have to go to work, and there's not much time to raise kids. Plus, people are getting married much later in life nowadays, so the family tends to get a little bit smaller. Yeah, that's a good point. And what about your experiences?
I was really fortunate in that my sister had been on a year-long exchange to America, so she understood how I felt as an exchange student, and she spoke fluent English, so I was really fortunate to have that communication there, and my family was the most welcoming group of people I met here, and I was really happy to be put with them.
That's wonderful.
So in my family, my host family, I had my mother, who was a teacher at the school, which was very, very helpful, because she could be there at all times when I was at school, and I can ask her about things, find out what's happening. I had my host father, who was actually American, and which made communication very easy.
Oh, okay.
And I had a host brother who was 19. He's in his last year of school, about to go off to university, so it was interesting to see the way the universities have the processes of selecting who's going to be at the university. It's much more competitive, I think, than what we have back in New Zealand, so it was very interesting to see how he's going through that at the moment.
Okay, that's wonderful. We'll take a little short break from now, but before that, I'd like to thank everyone for joining me today, and we'll be back with more news and views and more interviews. Welcome back to the second half of News and Views, and I have 4 more guests from the Thai New Zealand Language and Cultural Students Exchange Program. Could you introduce yourself a little bit, please?
Hi, my name is Amber Fielder Beaumont, and I am 15 years old. I come from Fielding High School, which is in the centre of the North Island in New Zealand. I have been attending Konkin Witiayon School in Konkin this past month, and I am very honoured to be here in Thailand.
Hello, I'm Tessa Paulin, and I'm from Levin, New Zealand, which is in the lower half of the North Island. For the past month, I have been at Udom Sukska School in Bangkok, and I am very privileged to be here.
Hello, my name is Brandon Entwistle, and I'm from Wellington, New Zealand, which is the capital of New Zealand. It's in the bottom of the North Island. I've been attending a school in Lockbury, but they didn't want to teach me the name because they didn't think I'd be able to learn it.
Hi, I'm Michael Searle. I come from Levin, New Zealand. I'm 16, and I attended Bang Prang School in the Nakhon Ratchasima province.
So all of the students have been here for a few weeks now. And, could you share with the listeners what you like most about this program?
I personally loved the people the most. I think Thai people are the kindest people I've ever met. Everywhere I went, people would smile and say hello and sawadee ka, and everyone made me feel so welcome, which is a really lovely thing when you come to a new country and you don't really know what to expect.
Yeah. I definitely agree with that, actually. The people were just amazing, and I actually got to meet and become a regular at one of the little restaurants just like down the road from my school, and the people there were so lovely, and it was really cool to meet them.
My favourite part was definitely the difference between, like, if you come on holiday to Thailand and what we did was living with a host family and attending schools. It's amazing to see the difference when you actually attend the schools and live with a completely new family and just meeting everyone and how the relationships develop between you. It's amazing.
Mine was my family. They did absolutely everything to make me feel at home and comfortable. They never stopped asking if I was happy. It was great. They looked after me even when I was at school because all of them were teachers. Looked after me.
How's the school life here? Is it that much different from the ones in New Zealand?
It's really different. I found, it was really interesting to see how big of a difference that the classroom life and the school life in general was. My school's quite small, so I went to quite a big school here in Thailand, and it was quite, oh my gosh, there's so many people, but also the classroom is quite laid back compared to New Zealand, but that was quite interesting to see.
What classes did you take at school?
I had one main class, and that was a class that I went to all their subjects, and then I also went out to other classes, so I got to experience classes in M1, M2, M3 and M4, and I also got to teach a class.
Oh, okay.
And that was a very interesting experience. They were so lovely, and they really wanted to practice their English on me and teach me a little bit of Thai and take selfies, post all over Facebook.
So many photos.
But and I did Thai dance and Thai art and Thai cooking. So I learned lots of great things and learned how to make some delicious meals that I'll take home and cook for my family.
And what about you guys?
Well, I took lots of classes. Took Thai dance, which was really fun. I got to wear like a sheet that they turned into pants, which is pretty cool. How they did that, and then I got to practice the dance, and also a makeup class where they did like on my arm they made it look like I had a wound of some sort. And
that's interesting.
Yeah, and it was pretty cool just to see the special practical effects that they did. And also cooking class. I actually taught a cooking class and taught them how to make some food from New Zealand, and that was really fun. And they were all just so happy to try some food from me, and then I was happy to receive.
What dish did you make?
I made them like corn and cheese fritters, which are like savoury pancakes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My family took me to do some Muay Thai with some of the other students at school. I was decent, I think. Well, I don't know what they were thinking. They were kind of laughing at me, but still.
That's great experience. And did you have a chance to get any souvenirs for your friends and family back home yet?
Yes, many opportunities. I'm glad I brought a big suitcase.
I only got one suitcase.
2 suitcases.
Oh, 2. So what did you get from Thailand for your folks at home?
Scarves, silk scarves, and a silk tie. Tuk-tuks.
Little figurines.
Little figurines.
Not the actual
key rings.
Not actual tuk-tuks.
And stuff,
Yeah, bracelets.
Yeah, bracelets.
Yeah.
Mm.
Little
That's
souvenirs
good to
from the
hear.
temples.
But you know enough about Thailand. I like to have a chance to talk a little bit about New Zealand, and when someone mentioned New Zealand, many Thais immediately thinks of kiwis or sheep, but there's definitely more to New Zealand than that. And can you please share with our listener what we should know about New Zealand, maybe in top 5 things that people should know?
I think New Zealand is a very beautiful country, just like Thailand. It has large masses of green grass and nature and all sorts of different animals, and so it's a lovely place to go if you would like to enjoy the nature and the wildlife in the bush, and very beautiful.
Yeah. We have various sounds as well, so Marlborough Sound and Milford Sound in the South Island, and they are a beautiful escape from the city life. Very gorgeous.
I actually visited Auckland 2 years ago, and I found New Zealand quite fascinating. I've never seen a country greener than New Zealand. So bright green, and I also had a chance to visit Hobbiton.
That's awesome.
I think more and more people nowadays also know New Zealand as a place that they film Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Yes.
One of our signature trademarks.
One of the kids asked me if I knew where the hobbits were.
That's cute.
So if let's say if a Thai friend or your Thai family wants to visit New Zealand, where should they go and what should they see?
They should definitely go out. Some of the bigger cities like Auckland and Wellington, but more in the rural areas and just where it's really nice and green and open. And
Taupo's a good one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Taupo.
Rotorua
Yeah.
with the pools, the hot springs.
Yeah.
And the hot springs.
Definitely.
Wellington is also
Yeah.
really amazing. It's really beautiful, and it's got the cable car, and it's got great nightlife, and so there's street, what's it called? Street down the middle of Wellington, and it's really beautiful at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's got a harbour, and it's got an island in the middle of the harbour, and you can catch a ferry to that, or a boat to that island and just walk around, and that's really fun to do.
So I hope our listeners will have a chance to visit the beautiful New Zealand, and I'm sure they'll be impressed just as my own experience when I went there. But unfortunately, our time is coming to an end today. First of all, thank you for joining us and sharing with us your experiences here. And of course, if you want to write a letter or send a postcard with comments and inquiries, you can write to Venus Asawapum, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Thailand, 443 Rama 6 Road, Ratchathewi, Bangkok 10400, as well as follow me and other programs on Facebook and YouTube, Saranrom Radio. Thank you for tuning to News and Views. Have a pleasant evening. สวัสดีค่ะ